Hey there, Gemini. This is your divine guidance reading for December 2016. And I'm going to shuffle the cards and I will be doing a 10 card spread for you. It's traditional to the Celtic cross spread. This is for all sun, moon, and rising signs. Okay, so where are you in the month of December? Where is your energy for the month of December? Okay, so you have the Three of Chalices. And where is your challenge and obstacles and lesson this month for December? The King of Wands. Where should your focus be, which will be in your highest good this month? And you have the Chariot card. Okay. And where is your past energy? Where is the past that you're coming from that is influencing the now? What is the past energy that you're coming from? Oh, okay. You have the Fool card. Okay, so what is your biggest strength this month? You have the World. Okay. What is inevitably coming to you in the near future? What is inevitably coming in the near future for Gemini? You have the Eight of Swords. Your suggested approach this month. What is your suggested approach this month? The Knight of Swords. And what is it that you are not aware of? That flew out. And that was the King of Pentacles. And what is your biggest hopes and your biggest fear this month of December, Gemini? The Tower. And the possible outcome if this energy is followed. And that two cards flew out. Okay, so let me shuffle that again. And flew out again. The Magician came out again. Okay, so the Magician it is. All right. So where you're currently at, Gemini, is the Three of Chalices, which is a good energy. This is an energy of celebration, coming together, being overly joyed. There's a celebration of life here. It's like a celebration of a new life. Now that could either be that there's the obvious that there's a new addition to the family. This could be a new baby. This could be someone being married into the family. This could be a homecoming from someone. Or this could just be your energy of feeling revitalized and new again. It's like you've come to a state of healing. You've healed yourself. You're more expressive and open to who you are and how you feel and what you want. It's like you're more stable in your you're more stable in your life situation. It's like a big energy of growth I'm getting. So you're like celebrating your own growth, your own evolution. And it's like you feel more a part of the world now, if that makes sense. It's like this new you that's giving life. Okay. And it might also be due to the holidays that you're joy to be around your family and your friends right now. The King of Wands is the challenge or the lesson for you this month. With the King of Wands, this tells me that it's new territory that you're coming into, but like you've known or you've learned many lessons. You've been through the ins and outs. It's like you've been very determined throughout the course of your life, different actions and knowing what works for you and what doesn't. Now it's like you're in this position of finally taking hold of your life. Like now that I know what I know from my past situations or my past actions, the consequences of those things, of my actions now, where I'm at, I know, or at least I believe I know where I'm headed. But there's a little bit of a fear to implement those things that you've learned now. Like, you know the ins and outs and what works for you and what doesn't, as far as taking control and being a leader in your life in whatever sense. Okay. Okay, but it's like you have people that support you. I just want to mention that. So it's like you're not alone. So the fear that you're getting, whether or not you're capable of making decisions anymore or taking charge of your life or making some type of move, just know that you have people in the background who are supporting you, who are helping you to grow. And however, since you see that, you have loyal people there for you. Where your focus should be this month, you have the Chariot. So your focus should be on moving forward, not allowing yourself to hold yourself back in any way, because you're in such you're in such a good energy. So it's like you have to take your higher intellect with you. And even in the midst of the unknown, it's not really clear as to where you're headed. You have to keep that optimism. You have to keep that positive outlook that you're holding. It's like you have to keep on this energy of rebirth and revitalization, and I know where I'm headed, I know where I'm going, and mean what you say. Be very direct with what you're saying and what you believe in. Keep that as well, because it's like you're giving birth to these things. I just want to mention the throat chakra, the heart chakra, the root or solar plexus, and the sacral chakras. Like your lower chakras and your higher chakras are like working together in some sense. Like this is the birth that you're giving life to. It's like a new aspect of yourself. So it's like, don't be afraid to communicate. Be direct, and also speak positive into whatever it is, like moving forward. It's like positive affirmations. Put those positive vibrations out there with your words and how you express yourself, and be direct and be clear with what you want, not holding yourself back any longer. Okay. Where past you're coming from, which is influencing the now, is the Fool card. So you have this divine spark to just get the ball rolling, like get your life moving again. Like it's like you feel this energy. I feel optimistic. I've overcome whatever obstacles, whatever mountains I've had to climb, and there's transformation for me. Now I'm at zero. I'm at ground zero again. I have to start and build my way up. But at the same time, I'm sure of this. I know where I'm headed. I know where I'm going. For some of you, I'm getting that for a male, this is wanting to propose to someone and starting a new life with them, and kind of just being the fool. It's like you're afraid in a sense, but you feel really good that this is something that you've been contemplating and thinking about. This could, like I said, this could be the celebration that you're celebrating this new addition to the family. This is proposal in some way, because again, this is celebrations and gatherings is what I'm getting. So it's like you're coming from a past of this surge of energy and just jumping in and jumping forward, and like a child, like I'm optimistic about the future. I don't know what it holds, but I'm happy, and I'm going for this. I'm just moving forward no matter what. It's like this is a big 360 for some of you. Okay. For your biggest strength this month, you have the World card. So your biggest strength is going to be, it's like knowing that everything in your life is falling into place. Like everything is coming full circle. Like finally, that's the feeling. Like finally, I'm open to this. Like the world is mine. Like the visions that I've had, these things are mine. Like, I'm going to go after them. Okay, so it's like all of these different visions that you have for the future. And it's like you're putting all of your confidence towards them, all of your passion, all of your truth towards them, your positive outlook, your expectations. It's like you're open to it. It's like you see things how the divine sees it. You're with the divine plan. So your strength this month is to allow things to come full circle for you and keep moving in that momentum that you're in. Stay in this positive energy. That's really what I'm getting from most of your cards, is to stay determined, stay in this positive energy, keep up the momentum, speak your truth, Set your intentions clearly, know what you want, and go after them, and not be afraid to go after them, because it's like you're really not afraid. Okay, so the inevitable outcome for you is the Eight of Swords. So the energy, the inevitable energy that you're going into tells me that there's some nurturing that needs to be done from your higher self, because you're still dealing with a little bit of doubts and worries that could have come from childhood, that could have came from people telling you certain things that you're only able to obtain. There's like a limitation on certain desires and what you can accomplish and who you are and what you can achieve. And it's like a lot of limiting. So it's like you're reverting back to those things, and it's kind of like you're taking wisdom from those things that you heard in your childhood, maybe from your mother. And they may have not meant to say the things that they say to hurt you, but in some way they felt like they were giving you wise counsel, or being, being the best parent that they could be by telling you these things, that it'd be safe for you to be a doctor rather than be an astronaut or something like that. So it's like they put that limitation in your mind about your desires and what you can achieve and what you could have. So it's like you have to look back at that and see it for what it is, and not take it as truth, not judging it and saying that, my mother was a bad person, or this person was a bad person, my teacher was a bad person for telling me that, but seeing it in a sense that that's coming from their own sense of limitation, that they believe in limitation, and that they put that on you. And it's like coming from that sense helps you to heal and overcome these adversities within your mind. Okay, so your suggested approach this month is the Knight of Swords. So your suggested approach is to go after what you believe in. It's like you have to use your own intellect, your own beliefs, your own perspectives, and get out of the old, because it's like it's not serving you. It keeps you in a place of stagnation and isolates you from your dreams. It keeps you from being determined. So it's like you have to see the limitations for what they are and move past them. It's like the dark night of the soul. Like you've had to learn through these limitations and gain some type of spiritual wisdom to move past them, to seek clarity, to go after clarity. It's like the sharp sword tells me that this is a new perspective, a new outlook, a new belief. This is your beliefs, your guidance, your truth that you're moving into. Okay. The energy that you're not aware of this month is the King of Pentacles. So you're not aware of that you're in a very stable position this month, that you're coming into an energy of wealth, which can be in a sense of finances, but I'm getting more so within your material world, that it's like the world is yours, that whatever you acquire, whatever you would like to obtain is yours, that you're this, because it's come from a place of healing. You've healed yourself, and now it's like you're in a powerful position to take charge of your life, take hold of your life. And you've always been in that position. We all have that birthright to go after what we want and have passion and have courage. But it's like now you're in the awareness of that due to this healing. And it could be from things that you were told in the past or experienced as a child, that limited you in some way and made you doubt yourself and doubt your abilities. But now it's like you are aware of what you can achieve. But you might not see that you're already in that energy of taking control of your life. You might be thinking that there's more for me to do, or I'm not sure if I'm totally ready, but you're in that energy to move. But it's like, will you actually take the action? Will you actually move forward and go after what you want, or say what you want, or be who you want? That type of thing. Okay, so your biggest hope and your biggest fear this month, you have the Tower. Okay, so your biggest fear is that everything is just falling out of your hands. It's like, I know I'm going into this new territory and it feels good, but at the same time, what if it's not stable? Or is it just me just getting out of control here? Is this me being balanced and stable within my thinking? Because again, you're a communicator, you're intellectual, you're ruled by, your element is air, so you're ruled by the intellect. though you have double sides to you, you have different aspects of you. You have the like the jolly side of you, and then you have the more serious side of you that works for you. It's like you have, it's like it helps you to think from a broader perspective and be a little more rational, but then it also helps you to be more innovative and think outside the box, which works for you. So it's like your hope within this is that the things that are changing, the things that are moving out of your life are for your highest good, that these major changes that you're thinking about making, or this new energy that you're coming into, is going to be for your highest good. But there's this fear that maybe you're way in over your head. Like, I'm not seeing things clearly, I'm not thinking clearly, I'm just all over the place with this. So that's your fear, but it's just a fear, because the Tower card, in a sense, it's not a negative card. It looks scary, but the thing is life is ever changing, it's always evolving. And if you go with the flow of it rather than resisting it, the easier it is for these changes to happen, because it's like you're evolving as well. But when you're trying to stay in the old, everything seems chaotic. Okay, if that makes sense. So the potential outcome for you this month is the Magician. So the potential outcome is for you, I get for a lot of you, you're already in this energy of heavy manifesting. Like you're using all of your element, all of your gifts, all of your abilities, your God-given gifts, to magnify the things that are valuable to you and manifest the desires of your heart. Like an abundance of great things is around you. It's like you've healed so much. You've come into this powerful space and you're open and receptive to the energy. So for a lot of you, you already are this magician. You're able to come from a place of heart, and you're putting in your best effort with your heart's intent, and you're coming with your best ability by using your higher perspectives and your intellect, using your divine guided actions, and also but standing firm and being stable and not all over the place. It's like an equal balance of all four elements. It's like you're an alchemist. You know how to use what's on the table for you. Okay. So that was your energy, Geminis. I do hope that that was helpful, that it clarifies a lot of things for you, and it will be beneficial for you for the month. I wish you all the best, and I send you lots of love and lots of light. Take care.